Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another Let's Play Minecraft adventure with me, TEKNIREKT. Alright, so I am back home after a lot of world exploration. I ended up getting lost and having to load my world up in a program called Unmined just to figure out where in the world I was. But thankfully, due to that, I found out I was just about 2,000 blocks south of my location and was able to actually make it all the way back home. Found some interesting stuff. As you see, we've got our auto smelter going right now. It's got mutton in it, and we're actually going to get to see the process, see how it immediately dropped it out and just keeps on cooking. Well, I don't have anything in the chest, but in this hopper, it's almost full of coal. I couldn't take any more than that because I actually lost my pickaxe, or I broke my pickaxe rather. This top chest was loaded up with items as well, which will be in the hopper now. As you can see, I am not going to be hungry for a long time. Killed a whole bunch of chickens, cows, tons of pigs, and actually got a pretty good amount of ore. Now, as this feeds into the furnace, the numbers here will actually get reduced quite a bit. Let's see, it's cooking mutton right now, so it's only going to be cooking the mutton for right now. Then as you see, as it cooks it, it'll actually be dropped down into this lower chest. We should see another piece here in just a second. There we go, 19. So, my auto smelter is actually working pretty good, and I'm happy about that because, believe it or not guys, that's actually the first auto smelter I've ever made. And it's a variation of some of the methods that other YouTubers have used in the past. I've seen it done a couple of different ways, and I just kind of need my blocks there, don't I? I don't think so, dude. Stay in there. No. I should have thought about that before I did it. Oh well, you can be free for a little while, dude. That's okay. So, today what I kind of want to do is I want to build another kind of collection system. I'm probably just going to build it right here. That way I can tear it down easier later. And it's just simply going to be to collect chicken eggs. Probably going to put chickens in a 1x1 area, fed into a hopper, fed into a chest. That way, whenever they lay eggs, they'll just automatically be stored up for us, and we don't have to worry about it, and then we'll be ready to actually make our chicken farm. Because even though I've got quite a few eggs here, that's what, 52? Oh, sorry if you hear that. Whole bunch of motorcycles just drove by. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yes, even though we've got about 52 eggs there, we're probably going to need quite a bit more in order to get our chicken farm fully operational. So, we're going to get that started today. I also want to work on the waterfall here, get it kind of blocked off, get the groundwork redone, and then kind of re-enable the entire waterfall, kind of make it look about as good as possible. And we're finally going to get rid of this eyesore. After we're done with that, hopefully we'll have enough time. I would like to go over to the village and pay them a visit too. So, I'm going to go ahead and get set up, and I will see you guys up there. Alright, there it goes. We've got the water completely blocked off, and the waterfall is slowly dying. What I'm wanting to do... Oh wow, that actually kind of looks really small from up here. What I'm wanting to do is kind of level this out. I'm going to make just a straight wall here that goes down one, and then kind of gradually stair steps. Yeah, see, this is where a big chunk of my problem's coming from. Make it to where it actually looks like a smoother transition. So actually, yeah, we don't need this little offshoot of water here. So we'll go ahead and get rid of the source block. this actually should be pretty good. Let's see. Really wish I had a way of looking down out that way. But this will have to do for right now. Probably going to go ahead and start the waterfall right here where the stone is, and then continue it across until probably about right here. I think would be a good spot. So we'll go ahead and we'll mark this with a torch. I can come back and get that later. And then this right here as well. Alright, so any kind of water source blocks that are in between there and or on the outside of either one of these torches, I can go ahead and fill in, and I think that's going to help with the overall look of the waterfall. So I'm going to work on that for a second, and yeah, I'm going to do that for a second. Alright guys, so it's actually been a little while since I was recording earlier. I recorded that first half this morning. We got the beautification process complete. The eyesore's gone, and our waterfall actually looks pretty good now. I have gone ahead and built a wall down here behind the waterfall. You can kind of see it a little bit. Not gonna tell you what I'm doing back there. Nothing as of yet. I just have a plan. And these right here are two little, well, not little, they are zombie villagers encased in dirt so that they don't burn underneath the sun. The only thing I'm concerned about is if I happen to go to the nether or venture too far away, since I don't have name tags, I'm thinking I'm going to lose these guys and these dirt mounds will be all for naught. But what my plan is to turn them into normal villagers. I've done it quite a few times, but I can't remember if in a single player going far away without naming them, if they stay or not. I can't remember honestly. So we're going to give it a chance. If not, oh well. If they stay, then hey, cool, we've got 2 villagers extra right there. Then, as I was getting ready to start recording, we had a creeper blow up in our field. So I went ahead and I harvested everything, and I also decided to go ahead and make it the appropriate size. So there is 8 blocks in between each one of these water sources in either direction, and 4 blocks outward. So this is going to be the biggest this crop can get with 4 water sources. That's it. No streams, no nothing, just 4 water sources. So, last but not least, before recording, I got this up and running. This is my little chicken pen. Let me see if I can go ahead and just step up here real quick. Looks like they have finally grown up. I've got 3, maybe 4 chickens in here. I think 3 because one's suffocated in the process. Oh well. No use crying over spilt milk, right? So, as they are just running about in there, hey look, they've already started. They'll just randomly lay eggs, and as they lay the eggs, they'll actually be caught by the hoppers that are plugged into the back of this chest, and I can sit here away, go play another game or do something, and I'll just start racking up the eggs. Now, the bad thing is, I did have to use my entire supply of chicken eggs to get 4 of them. Yeah, remember, I had 50-something eggs, 4 chickens. So, that's really the need, or the reason for the need of having a chicken farm, is so you can actually, you know, kind of get your supply up. These guys around here, I'm probably going to go ahead and leave alive, just so I can collect eggs like that as I venture back and forth between here and the village. Plus, I'm not for sure what these villagers want in trade. I haven't really gone over here very much, and I'm not even, honestly, I'm not even sure. Okay. We've got a Fletcher here that wants string. I'm pretty sure we can accommodate that. Kind of would like for... well, never mind. I was going to say I would kind of like for him to stay in his house, so that they're good and protected against what will come. I would like... Actually, you know what? Since that's a brown coat, we kind of need him to stay alive. Because one of my plans for this is to actually make a villager spawner, or a villager farm, if you would. And, do I have any junk blocks? Yes, I do. And in order to make sure that that runs at its maximum efficiency, you need this guy. Any kind of brown coat will do, in order to make sure that the farm actually works. There we go. Now you can't get out, bud. You can just stay in there. You're protected from zombies, everything. But you're going to be annoying with the door, aren't you? Okay. So we've got one down. All I need is one other villager in order to make it work. And then I can actually level this entire area. Please tell me I have at least one other survivor somewhere. Oh, it's not looking good for us, guys. He may be the only one left standing. Yep. Crud. Alright, so I'm definitely going to have to get crafty. In order to get my villager spawner working, I am going to have to cure those other two zombie villagers, because he is the last one alive. Which is okay, because that's the most important one. That's the one you would want to have alive, isn't it? Not just some run-of-the-mill guy that doesn't have any purpose. Well, they've all got purpose, but you know what I mean. Basically, the way that the villager farm works is you need a brown coat, which is going to be the farmer class. Doesn't matter if they're farmer, fletcher, fisherman, whatever. You need it to be one of those classes, because what you do is you basically set up a farm and encase them in it, and as the crops mature, they will pick them and give them to the other villagers they're stuck in there with. Since they both have food on them, that basically gets them in the mood, and they're able to create a baby villager. That baby villager then gets washed away in a stream and basically taken to a holding tank away from the other two, so it doesn't count as a community. And with that, they'll just continuously pop out baby villagers the entire time. So we'll get one of those up and running, but it looks like these guys are going to have to be cured first. Seeing as I went away, are you guys still here? Knock, knock, knock. Yep, just as I had feared. I went more than 30 blocks out, and both of them disappeared. Okay, so after we venture into the nether, we're going to have to repeat this process. And, you know what? I'll go ahead and I'll leave these holes here. That way I can utilize them in the future. And I do it kind of a risque way. I just get them right here, and I just punch them into their little holes and then bury them. One of these days it's going to be the end of me, I know. But, oh wow, it's still smelting. And it still has a whole bunch in the chamber. Okay. But it looks like I've got some stone. That's good. And I still have plenty of coal. Okay. So, let's see. So I worked on this. I made that. Beautified my waterfall. Got rid of the eyesore. Saved the last standing villager. And went on an adventure over 4,000 blocks in the making. I think it's time to mine. I think I've done enough exploration for the day. So, what I'm going to go ahead and do, I don't really care that it's nightfall. I'm going to get set up. I've already got a pretty good deal of pickaxes. I think I'm going to grab some more and some shovels. And then what we're going to do, I want to say there was a cave around here somewhere. I think it was over there that I was looking at. We're going to go mining a little bit. Grab some more resources. But what I'm also going to go ahead and do, actually I'll eat first so I can regen, is depending on whether or not we have the time today, I'm going to show you guys my method of strip mining. And maybe today we'll find our very first diamond? I don't know. Fingers crossed, guys. I'm going to get set up and I'll be right back. Alright, guys. So, we have gone into our cave that we discovered whenever I went out last episode to go venture around. And I tell you what, we have struck pay dirt big time. This place has just been a treasure trove of items and minerals and everything. I've got a room directly above us. I've made a spiral staircase all the way down to Y11. That way we aren't running into this. We'll just smoothly sail across the top, and we'll actually be able to build a bridge if we actually need to get away from the lava or stay out of it. Got this open just so that I can actually have a little bit more light than a torch. Still got some torches, but I'm going to try and save them up as much as I can. Kind of looks like there's a hole over there or something because the lava is moving towards that area. But anyways, so basically what I do is I make a long hallway and I empty it out, and I do a 3 tall, this is only 2 because of my stairs, I do a 3 tall hallway as far as I can go, or until I get tired of it, or until I run into a ravine, or so on and so forth. Staying down at level 11 and mining in such a fashion makes it to where you get everything that's here, everything that's on the roof, and anything that's on this side of either wall. The reason why we skip 2 is because we already know what these blocks are. We need to find out what these are. So we'll just take these straight back, and this has actually been a tried and tested method for me to find diamonds. My wife does it a different way. She will go all the way down to bedrock and just absolutely annihilate everything. She usually finds the first diamond, but I usually find more. So, it's whichever method you want to choose. As you can see, we've already got a ton of redstone. I've got coal back there, iron up there. I mean, this is just going to be a ton of resources for us. Yeah, as you can see, I've still got a ton of coal on me. And I didn't make another pick before coming down here. So, let's go do that real quick, just so I can show you everything that I've found. I usually like making these out of stairs, just so I don't have to sit here and press the spacebar over and over and over repetitively. But yeah, found this room. I always love the terrain generation whenever it makes the circle rooms. I think it's just, one of the cooler things that Minecraft can do. And as you see, I have a small fortune of iron. The bad thing is now that I'm all the way down here, I realize that I forgot to bring any wood for storage. So yeah, honestly, I think what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to call the episode here. I'm going to make my way back out of here, which I thankfully still have the entire way lit up with torches. And I'm going to go get some treasure chests, probably convert this into an auto smelter, just so that we don't have to worry about it. Take it down there to that main room and set up shop. And after a while, I'll probably record the following episode today or tomorrow, and I'll show you guys exactly how far I've gone with it, what all I found, and I will definitely make sure to have our first diamond on camera, because yeah, I want to share that with you guys. This is the first diamond of this world. I don't have one yet. Still rocking armor, or iron armor rather. And I think our first diamond is going to be dedicated to an enchantment table, truthfully. So, with that, I will see you guys later. I hope you have a good day. And yeah, take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.